morning, Amari. So, of course, I will help you. So, the first thing you need to do is come out here to the CamiApp.com, and in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to click on Sign In. Now, we are creating a new blank page. So, at the bottom, we're going to click on New Blank Page. We only need one. And look at your features. How cool is that? But we just need it to be blank. And select Add. Okay, so first thing you need to do is look on your left-hand side. Should you see a yellow padlock icon next to your comment, equation, drawing, and even your signature? No, I don't want my little scribbly signature. That means you need to enter the license code to gain access to all of the Cami features. So in the upper right-hand corner, you'll click on your initials, where your initials are, and you're going to select Enter License. Now I'm going to go to the license dashboard to display the actual license code you need to enter. And here it is, right there. You need to enter it exactly the way it appears on the screen. Once you do that, it will take several seconds for the page to be refreshed, and all of the features will open, of course. So let's begin. The first thing you want to do is insert an actual text box. You could change out the color of the text and then just click anywhere on the page. Okay, so it begins with 18-point font. But let's say that I want to increase this to 36. Let's say I changed my mind and I want to go to purple. And of course, there's your subscript, superscript. This is where you can add a link. You can actually do equations, your emoji, reset the text. This is a voice typing feature where you can talk and it will try its best to type the words you are speaking. And you could do a rotate. You can rotate the text. How cool is that? So let's say that we're finished, and that is our text box right here. I can click and drag it, move it around anywhere on the page. Okay. Next, I want to add a comment in reference to Tuesday. So I would click on comment, I would select voice comment, and it will not allow me to click inside the text box. So I'm going to click right outside next to it. And there you have it. Your voice comment will become active and it will begin recording your voice. All right, when you're finished, you will press the stop feature and it will save your voice comment. If you want to change the color of that voice comment to organize your voice comments, if you're going to have multiple voice comments embedded in this document, then it's wise to use different colors. And you can click and drag it above it, around the text, or directly right on it. See how it does it? How cool is this? Now I would do the video comment, but I'm not going to give you a Halloween moment and scare you because I'm wearing a hair bonnet because it's so early in the morning that I'm doing this video. But you would do, you could do the same demonstration as I did for the voice comment, but this time, of course, you will use your camera as well as your voice. So you have the equation, you have drawings, and then I like this feature right here. So I'm going to add an image. Let's see. I'm going to add the breadboard. I have a lot of images on my computer. Okay. So I want to add a voice comment. So I'm going to click on voice comment. And what's weird about this, you can actually click on the image itself and it will begin to record. How cool is that? And while I'm doing that, I can change the color while I'm still talking. Okay? Once I'm finished, again, press the stop. And you can add a comment as well as myself. All right? So let's add another text box. Again, select text. This time, I'm going to make it blue. I'll make it blue. And I'm just going to click on the page. I'm going to reduce the font. And I'm going to click and drag. So I'm going to add a voice comment. And this time I'm going to make this one purple. And I'm going to set it right next to the breadboard. Once I'm finished, I'm done. So do you see how the voice comments are overlapping one another right here? So if I click on the red voice comment, it will bring that particular voice comment to the front and place the purple one in the back, and then vice versa. So if you see that your voice comment disappeared, just click on the actual colored marker and the comment will reappear. The same will happen for the video as well as the text comment. Take advantage of the markup, the highlighter, and the strike throughs and so forth. You can even use this in your math and science classes. How cool is this? Look at that. Look at all of that. Oh my goodness, you could even use it for band. I'm done. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. I tell you, this is amazing. You could even do drawing if you're really good at drawing and sketching. If your screen is touch screen, that is awesome. And of course, you can insert shapes. You could do an erase. Look at this. You can now add media. Oh my goodness. YouTube. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. This is a powerful tool. A dictionary and a text-to-speech, so it can actually read to you, especially if I provide a PDF document for you to read. It can read it to you. This is an amazing tool. This is going to change everything for my class. But this is how you would use it. So if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to unmute your mic during class time and fire away, ask any questions or address any concerns about using Kami, and I would be more than happy to assist you. So hopefully this will get you going and you will be a pro at using Kami within the next week. Have a good day, sweet pea.